What's going on, gamers? Back at it. I didn't expect this at all. Today we got a full-on early access reveal with the major content details, talking about the new weapons, new features, balance adjustments, and everything like that. So we got a long blog post from the developer named Charlie Young, update on early access and improvement direction. So basically he gives us the whole plans on early access release. So yeah, let's start. Content/features. They implement the option to surrender because it's so annoying when one of your team just left the game and you have to finish an unfair match. So good step from Nixon. Also, they improve server tick rate to 100, but only in ranked. Anyway, that's a huge improvement to the servers, at least better than other games I know. Another feature, they add an option to rejoin to the ranked match if your game crashed or your connection lost. However, I think if you left the game intentionally, you can't rejoin the game, so keep an eye on that. Furthermore, they redesigned the Leptons, which is expansion of Lepton classification, and the increased maximum Lepton cost from 5 to 7. By the way, max number of equipped Leptons will remain at 3. Also, they add 2 more Leptons. First Lepton called Surplus Ammo, it costs 4 points, and it will gives you a random amount of extra ammunition at the start of the round. Well, it's decent, maybe it's good, if you know that you spend a lot of ammo during the round, so this Lepton is for you, I think. The second Lepton called Ace Pilot, it costs 3 points, and it will add 1,000 armor upon equipping a Juggernaut. I think this is OP, should be cost more than 3 points, maybe 5 or 4 points, because Juggernaut is already OP in my opinion. Anyway, there is so many changes for the Leptons, but I'm not gonna talk about it in this video, maybe in another video. But don't worry, I will put the blog post in the description down below so you can check that out. Moving on, they're gonna release a new weapon called AK-15 mod. It's gonna be better than the normal AK that we had in terms of performance, maybe more damage, less recoil, or faster fire rate, who knows. Also, it will be expensive. Well, beside the features that I mentioned, they introduce some quality of lives or changes based on the community feedbacks. So one of the major changes is the shoulder swap. Well, this is a good mechanic to add because it will guarantee an equal peak from either side. Basically, the fight will be fair. By the way, don't worry, leaning peak will remain in the game. And to be honest, I'm excited to see how both of them works together. Anyway, the next change is about the investment system. Well, they unify the casual and the ranked structure in one system, and they redesign the upgrade stage, generally like the old ranked upgrade system, but a little bit different. However, they said that this new design will affect the TTK by adding 2 levels of armor upgrade. Also, they bring back the high power ammunition. They rename it to AP ammunition. Well, for those who don't know what it is, basically a magazine has bullets that make more damage than usual, but it has less ammo than normal magazine. So I think it will make a huge effect on the TTK. Another quality of life, the ranked matchmaking. They separate the solo queue and multi-queue from each other's. So I think automatically the same with the leaderboard. Anyway, it's a cool thing to add. Well, beside the matchmaking, they made some changes to the maps. First map, Breach. Well, as we know, this map has only bomb site, which is A site. So they add another bomb site. Well, it's under the Breach and called B site. And also, they add a strong fog as an element, similar to the sandstorm of Windfarm. The second map, Koreatown. The shopper spawns are no longer random. Well, it's appearing only in even-numbered rounds at set times. And the last map, Shipyard. The dust effect is now active by default in underground area. Well, I don't know how it will be, but we will see about that. Moving on, the balance adjustments. They add AP ammunition like I mentioned before. Also, they change HP upon revival. Well, it increased from 30 to 50. They buff the stimulant by adding a movement speed boost, but now you must be level 4 at equipment to buy it. Now for the weapons, they did a big nerf for the sniper rifle by removing the suppressor from it, and it will have a specific ammunition called SR 7.62 mm LR. Well, as you can see, this is nothing compared to the next huge nerf for the SR. They said that buying and using an SR firearm will allow equipping that SR as the only primary weapon in addition to a sidearm, which means that you can't play with an additional primary like AR or SMG when you have sniper. Basically, the SR will take both primary slot. So in result, I think this is indirectly buffed to DMRs, because probably all the time you need a good weapon for long range with a weapon for close range or mid range. So what I think, DMR with an SMG or AR, it will be a meta for sure. Well, we still have another nerf for the SR. They increase the duration of the projectile effect and make it more clear to help locate the enemy sniper shot. So in my opinion, all of these SR changes is good for the game. Well, the SR, it's not gonna be overpowered like before, but still good enough, balanced and useful. Well, I think this is a really great move from Nixon. I'm impressed. Thumbs up. Anyway, another related stuff. For the weapons adjustment, they reduced the amount of ammo capacity from 100% to 70%, but only in ranked matches. Well, I think the goal here to make ranked game mode more challenging than the casual game mode. Good sample change there. Besides the weapons adjustment, the character adjustment, well, obviously, Lily Rose got a nerf by unlimited discount changed to limit discounted quantity, which means that maybe you are only allowed to get a discount for like 2 buys a round or 10 items a game. Well, as you can see here, I hope they put the specific numbers in the patch notes. By the way, keep in mind this is a reveal of early access update, so it's not a patch note, which means these changes are subject to change. Like they said here, please note that the specific values presented here are still being tested and may change before the game launches, just to make it clear. So yeah, let's back to the characters. Young Zeke got a slight buff. His hacking triggers a jamming effect in addition to the scan. Well, I don't think he needs a buff because he's already in a good spot, so it is what it is. Moving on, the last section, the HUD improvement. By the way, before we start, I will mention only the changes that impact the gameplay. Beside that, like I said before, you can check the other details in the post blog in the description down below. So yeah, let's back to the changes, I think. So, they add a differentiation of penalty for abandoning matches for both game modes, casual and ranked. Well, casual match abandonment has a regular penalty. However, ranked match abandonment has a severe penalty. The configuration of the last used matchmaking option will be remembered. Max FOV value set to 80 in settings. In addition to these changes to the HUD, they put a color-coded guides by throwable type, like you see in the background. There is a yellow trajectile for explosive grenade, a white trajectile for gas grenade, and a blue trajectile for scan grenade. In addition to that, they make some improvement to the keybinds of throwable gadgets. Well, the next one, which is the last one, it's a huge thing, in my opinion. They add different names for specific spot in the minimap, so to help players to give calls and info. Well, that's it. This is the important things that Charlie Yang revealed. Also, keep in mind, they're gonna introduce some more changes before the early access release, which is in May 19th. In conclusion, I would like to say I'm satisfied with the whole changes and features that they make. And as a reminder, they make this literally in 1 month. So great job from Nexon. That's it. That's gonna wrap things up for this one. So if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. If you guys new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so you can't miss anything about VEILED experts. So have a good day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Magnetic field sensors activated.